Hello, it's me. Hi. What's up? My name is April and welcome to The Struggle is Real, my YouTube channel where I will do reactions and reviews to movies, TV shows. Is there anything else? Or just that? Movies, all from the comfort of my home. Now, I might be reviewing my favorite movies, your favorite movies, movies that I've never seen before in my entire life. Since this is the inaugural video of my YouTube channel and it also happens to line up with spooky season, I thought to myself there would actually be no better way to start off this channel than watching a horror movie. And maybe just watching horror movies moving forward forever until everyone just lives in it. So I thought to myself, what movie could I watch to kick off this beautiful relationship? I wanted to go with a classic, George A. Romero's Night of the Living Dead. Ah yes, a movie about a bunch of people just trying to survive the zombie apocalypse in a farmhouse. What could possibly go wrong? Obviously, since I will be reacting to and reviewing this movie, there will be spoilers ahead. So if you've never seen this movie before or you're interested in seeing this movie, watch my reaction. But if you don't want it to be spoiled for you, sorry? I haven't seen this movie in many years, so it is going to feel just like the first time I watched it as a wee child. Did I watch this movie as a child? That's neither here nor there. I don't know if I'd recommend this to a child. I'd recommend it to my child if I had one. But that's also neither here nor there. So without further ado, let's get into it. I very much forgot that this movie just starts. there's not really credits. It just kind of, this is where we're at. Okay. Like, there are opening credits, but you're not really paying attention to them. You're looking at where this car is going. And this is the 60s. And this is like low budget horror at its finest. So there's a solid 20 people that's part of the crew.
They ought to make the day the time changes, the first day of summer.
What?
Well, it's 8 o'clock and it's still light.
A lot of good the extra daylight does us. Now, we've still got a 3-hour drive back. We're not going to be home until after midnight.
Well, if it really bugged you, Johnny, you wouldn't do it.
Well, there's no one around.
Well, it's late. You'd gotten up earlier.
Oh, look, I already lost an hour's sleep when the time changed.
I think you complain just to hear yourself talk. There it is.
See, the problem here already is that they're in a cemetery technically late. It's 8 p.m. Just because it's still daylight out doesn't mean you should be there.
I wonder what happened to the one from last year. Each year we spend good money on these things. We come out here and the one from last year's gone.
They're coming to get you, Barbara.
Stop it! You're ignorant.
They're coming for you, Barbara.
Stop it! You're acting like a child.
They're coming for you. Look, there comes one of them now.
He'll hear you.
Here he comes now. I'm getting out of here.
Johnny!
The irony.
Oh! No! No! Johnny! Help me!
she was out. Like, I guess my brother it's over for him. She was so out, her shoes is gone. She ain't got the keys. Yo, I don't remember the zombies in this movie being like that. Like, wow. He used a rock with the awareness. He's like actually jogging after her. This is wild. Tell you what, I'd have ran back up that hill to get them keys from my brother and hope that he woke up. Props to her though, because she's actually out. She went back for the knife, like, hold on now. Your homie is very much still outside. I mean, he's getting her done right now. Getting her done. Oh, this dude came into the house? Wow. Also, these zombies were like fairly well organized. That they like took out the headlights of his car. Like, what? Every time he opens the door, there's like more of them outside.
Why don't you see if you can find some wood, some boards, something about a fireplace, something we can nail this place up. Oh, God damn. I'm afraid too. But we have to try to board the house up together. Now, I'm going to board up the windows and the doors. Do you understand? We'll be all right here. We'll be all right here until someone comes to rescue us. But we'll have to work together. You'll have to help me. Now, I want you to go in and get some wood so I can board the place up. Do you understand? Okay? Okay?
He's like, I need you to stop being useless and help me survive because right now her time limit for being in shock has passed and he's not feeling it. Like, straight up. He's like, the time limit for being in shock. That's gonna be a hard no. My dude found a whole door. He's like, we are not playing around. We need to board up this house, y'all. She is doing nothing. Like, she's not helping. Oh my gosh, she has been activated.
We have to wait for Johnny. Maybe we better go out and get him. We have to go out and get Johnny. He's out there. Please, don't you hear me? We've got to go out and get him. Please! We have got to go get Johnny! Please help me! Please!
Don't you know what's going on out there? This is no Sunday school picnic.
Don't you understand? My brother is alone!
Your brother is dead.
No! My brother is not dead!
Ah, wow. He's straight up. Yo, he straight up was like, she is hysterical.
You to stay tuned to radio and TV and to stay indoors at all costs. Late reports reaching this newsroom tell of frightened people seeking refuge in churches, schools, and government buildings, demanding shelter and protection from the wholesale murder which apparently is engulfing much of the nation. Law enforcement officials are at a loss to explain or even at this hour, even to theorize about the reasons for this wave of murder. So far,
Yo, my dude is putting in work, yo.
Chief T.K. Dunmore of Camden, North Carolina, was quoted as saying, quote,
It's the fake hand for me. I would be concerned that I shot it twice now, 2 times, and only after he shot it in the head did it fall. And the gunshots attracted like 30 more dudes. And a naked lady for some reason.
Supposed to look for a safe place to hide.
Take the boards off that door.
We are staying down here, Helen.
Harry, that radio is at least some kind of communication. If the authorities know what's happening, well, they'll send people for us to tell us what to do. How are we going to know what's going on if we lock ourselves in this dungeon?
she's not wrong.
We may not enjoy living together, but dying together isn't going to solve anything. Those people aren't our enemies.
Do I have to?
Look, honey, nothing's going to get done with them down there and us up here. Do this for me.
She's like, I want to go downstairs.
I'll take good care of her, Helen. She's all I have. Why don't you go upstairs now?
She says she's all I have, like she doesn't have a husband, but clearly she doesn't because they're together for aesthetics.
And they talk about these windows. I can't see a damn thing. There could be 15 million of those things out there. That's how much good these windows are.
Why don't you do something to help somebody?
Preach. All he's doing is complaining.
Here I have it. Drag a couple of those chairs together.
There's the socket over here.
In other words, it is the military's viewpoint that the radiation is not the cause of the mutation.
I can't speak for the entire military at this time, gentlemen. I
be-
must disagree with these gentlemen presently until this is irrefutably proved.
Everything is being done that can be done.
We'll have to hurry. for our
Everything that's being done.
And Professor, you feel that there is a definite connection between definite connection as far as Dr. Keller and myself.
Doctor, please. I thought we decided that is not proved yet.
After we get the gas and get back into the house, then we'll worry about getting everybody into the truck. Now let's move it.
I don't know if leaving him in charge of the house is a good idea. He's kind of flighty.
Indications are that before this emergency is over, we will need many, many more such rescue stations.
We better get her downstairs.
We have to go downstairs now, Barbara.
She's right. You have to go downstairs now, just for a little while, until we get back. Then we can all leave.
Oh, I'd like to leave. Yes.
So she heard leave. Okay, cool.
Good luck.
Yeah.
I'm not sure about this plan. Like, it's not a bad plan. I just don't like the people that are left in the house. Like, maybe Mr. Cooper should have been downstairs with the kid. The wife should have been throwing the Molotov. I don't know. There's mad dudes outside.
You ready upstairs? Yeah. Okay, toss them.
Go ahead, go on.
That was quick. There are entirely too many.
I'm going with her.
Get back in the cellar.
I'm going.
It's too late. It's too late.
Well, and that's probably how the plan went awry.
Come on. Get in.
Now he has to worry about her. They should have had Molotovs with them on the truck, because then, if they got close, they could have.
This key won't work.
Watch the torch!
Bro!
You gotta get away from the pump.
Not him setting the damn thing on fire. Plan is going to shite.
Come on, come on.
My jacket's caught.
Oh damn, they dead, bro. Now they have no car. My dude Ben is outside. Dodge, duck, dip, dive, and dodge, bro. Yo, my G made it back to the house.
Coming in! Cooper! Cooper!
See, this is why his shady ass should not have been inside. He's looking at him like, I got you, bro. If he would have just let him in, they could have locked the door instead of him kicking it in. Dick. Yeah. Whoop his ass. He deserved it. Yeah, he deserved that ass whooping.
I'd drag you out there and feed you those things.
Wow, flame broiled corpse. They're just like medium well. That's why they came to the bar. That's kind of wild. They're literally eating cooked meat. This is crazy. Wow.
Good Lord.
They just outside, just chilling, eating, living their best lives. Straight up.
Being monitored closely by scientists at all the radiation detection stations. So long as the heavy radiation...
Oh snap, the lights done went out.
Is the fuse box in the cellar?
I don't know. It isn't the fuse. The power lines are down. Helen, I have to get that gun.
Haven't you had enough?
How are they so organized that like they're picking up rocks and sticks to get into this house? Like, my dude just threw a brick through the window. Like, they coordinated enough to do this? Yo, he is fully unhelpful. Like, his whole mentality is just freaking selfish, bro.
Go ahead. Go ahead. You want to stay up here now? Helen, get the cellar. Get the cellar now. Move!
Yo, he straight up shot him. He's like, I've had enough of your BS. This entire time I've been putting up with your BS, bro. It's over. Bro, you are not getting bit. You need to fight. Yo, he was falling so dramatically. I actually thought he was being pulled. Good old Barbara, just sitting there not doing the damn thing. Well, that took a turn. Oh, nah, chill. Leave Karen downstairs. Oh, nah, Karen's a zombie, bro.
Oh, baby.
Nah, it's over for Karen. What type of organized zombie crimes are this? What? Yo, she just psychoed her. Wow. She is murdering her. That's crazy. What type of zombies do this? What is this? Yo, this is actually wild. Yo. Yo, that's that same zombie from earlier that was trying to get her. Oh, it's Johnny. Ah, nah, damn. She got taken by Johnny. So it's for Barbara. Ah, nah, she's super dead. It's over for her. The one dude that's the same dude from earlier. I'd have threw her little ass with the rest of them. Yup. So throw her with the rest of them. Yo, that's the same zombie dude from the beginning of the movie. He brought all the people with him this time. Honestly, that's everything. This one zombie has what? They have weapons, yo. This has got to be the most organized zombie uprising I've ever seen. Bro, nah, we gotta kill him. Bro, you're wasting all of the bullets when you just need one headshot. Ben is stressed. My dude Ben is like super stressed right now. He's been pulling the weight of everyone for the entirety of this movie. I love that the moment she opened her eyes, he was like, nah. Ah! Yo, this is crazy. Now it's morning time, and my dude has survived in the cellar. Could they have all survived in the cellar together? We don't know. I mean, at some point, the daughter would have ended up turning anyway, but... we'll never know.
You, drag that out of here and throw it on the fire. Nothing down here. All right, go ahead down and give him a hand. Let's go check out the house. There's something there. I heard a noise. All right, Vince, hit him in the head, right between the eyes.
And just like that.
Good shot. Okay, he's dead. Let's go get him. That's another one for the fire.
Am I upset that Ben died? So I just finished watching Night of the Living Dead, and you know what? Ben dying at the end. That was some bull. It kind of sucks that, you know, he put in all of the work for the entirety of the film, only to be shot dead by people the way that his body was discarded, and the choices that Romero made in showing that entire end credit sequence of his body being hooked and thrown into the fire like just like he was nothing. That hurts. It hurts because he put in so much work, and literally no one else outside from that one kid who unfortunately was flambéed with his girlfriend did any work to help the situation at all. Mr. Cooper pretty much made everything worse fundamentally. He did not help whatsoever. He was not a team player. It didn't help that their daughter Karen was bit by a whole ass zombie earlier, unbeknownst to the other survivors in the house. It also didn't help that, you know, Barbara decided to snap out of it at the end, but unfortunately she saw her brother, and that did not bode well for her either. Looking back at this movie, I understand very much why it's a classic. I know why it's one of my favorite movies, or one of my favorite horror movies per se. If you look at very much the production value and what Romero was able to do with the budget that he had in the late 60s, and kind of create this immersive world where everything was happening, it's kind of impressive. I think that the black and white lended itself to helping the film sell that aesthetic, because we didn't really see any, you know, like red blood, or you can kind of pass off like certain things for being human remains or blood because the movie's in black and white. This was the start of the Dead saga for Romero, with Night of the Living Dead and Dawn of the Dead and Day of the Dead and all of that stuff. I mean, at the time, you know, when the movie came out, no one knew that there were going to be more of them. No one knew there were going to be more of them. But I would definitely say that it was a solid start to a very interesting set of movies that preceded it. I think what honestly stands out most to me about this movie in terms of a zombie movie is that the zombies were pretty organized. They had some wits about them. I mean, they were grabbing weapons, for God's sakes, like bricks and wood and garden spades, and murdering people before they would bite them. They murdered them first, which I thought was very interesting. And if you watch the rest of Romero's movies in the series, the zombies are pretty smart-ish. They're not, you know, typical zombies that are just kind of like brains or dead or but also there's a lot of social commentary that's behind the string of dead movies from Romero as well, if you look into it, which I will leave you all to do on your own time. He puts a lot of social commentary both into this movie, into Dawn of the Dead, Day of the Dead, so it's interesting to me that this was the start of it, especially the way my dude Ben died at the end. Black dude finally made it to the end of the movie, only to get shotted up and then unceremoniously placed into a bonfire. And no one will know or be able to claim him. Which, once again, it's the late 60s. So, to be honest with you, surprised in a good way that there wasn't a amount of racism within the house. The sense that was in the house was more so just survival of the fittest, which Ben was trying to survive and be the fittest. But that did not work out. I really did enjoy the movie. And random fun fact, many years ago I went to a Walking Dead convention, Walker Stalker Con, and I was able to actually meet and interview Judith O'Day, who played Barbara, and she was just a lovely, lovely, lovely individual. She pretty much spoke on, you know, how grateful she was that people still watched this movie and that it was held in such high regard. Of course, when they were shooting the movie back then, they had no idea that zombies were going to be a thing, that the entire subgenre of zombies and horror was going to blow up and become pretty much what it is now, which is a phenomenon. So she was just happy to pretty much still be very much considered in this generation of someone of note. If you'd like to hear more about how she felt about taking part in Romero's classic and being a staple in the zombie genre in general, please check out my interview with her that you'll find the link in the description box down below. Anywho, if you've liked this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up. Check out my Judith O'Day article in the description box below for the link, and give this channel a subscribe if you want to see more content moving forward, more movie reviews, more movie reactions, TV reviews, TV reactions, some more horror because it's spooky season. But until then, I have been April for The Struggle Is Real, and I will see you very soon. Peace!